Stanley Konetiman. I'm the president of Yeepi Foundation Inc. Yeepi started in 2009 as a family project. My wife Linda with our two kids, Shakem and Mkaila. They were planning to do some relief work in Africa, but instead, after talking as a family, we decided to do some work in Suriname. We distributed these supplies to 3 villages, Maroon villages, and also we went to 2 hospitals. Linda and I were descendants of the Maroons in Suriname. The Maroons are descendants of the runaway slaves. In 1760, a group of these people signed a peace agreement with the Dutch government, and they became free. So in the 60s, 70s, most of our parents moved from the inland to the city looking for work, and that's how we ended up in the city, Paramaribo. Minister of Health asked us to bring also jeans to Suriname because jeans is part of the school uniform. So that project is ongoing. We're trying to finalize that in December of this year.
So one of the things that I thought was very meaningful that we did as a family was providing pajamas and stuffed animals to a pediatric arm of a hospital, Slans Hospital in Suriname. This hospital addresses the needs of many people, not just Maroon people in Suriname, but lots of women. And the reason I picked a pediatric arm of a hospital is because of my role at the time at the Alberta Children's Hospital in Calgary. So we were able to visit with some kids that were really ill and some kids that were in the hospital for a long time without family visits. And I remember being part or not being part, but viewing some fathers, because the Slans Hospital has just started a project working with fathers who could take care of their babies. So it was nice to see men in the hospital with their babies, so we were able to provide them some gifts as well, just as an encouragement.
On June 14th, we had our first annual fundraising at the Mackenzie Lake Community Association. We attracted quite a few people, and with the funds that will come out of this fundraising, we're trying to get some of the supply and also cover our transportation costs. So I hope that with this project, we can also contribute to the well-being of a lot of kids in underserved communities in Suriname. Most of the non-profit organization exists because of contribution through volunteers and donors. So if you want to help our cause, there are different ways you can contribute. You can either volunteer, you can donate monetary value, You can also donate goods and supplies that we can use for during our silent auction. And for this project, Operation Gym in a Box, we're looking for sports supplies, soccer ball, basketball, tennis balls, and some jump rope. We have a list on our website. Our website is www.yeepifoundation.com. Once you go in there, we have a list of past projects, current projects, and also future projects. Again, we rely heavily on volunteers and donors to carry forward our projects.
Was the most successful event we've had for Yeepi. And this could not have been possible without the support of many people. So we were able to raise close to $13,000 that evening. And the outpour of support from the Calgarian community was just amazing. And so not only did we get to achieve half of what we wanted, but also we were able to expand on our supporters, but also our volunteer list grew. Another success is that many people became aware of what Yeepi stands for, because that's one of the things that could really shut down a small grassroots foundation if there isn't a lot of people who know about what you're doing. So there were many ways I could say we were successful that evening. One, having this event that was attended by people who didn't even know anything about Yeepi, but more so we were able to raise funds so that we could bring sport supplies to Suriname.